Hello, it's Denise here at Junk Journal Junkie UK. So I've just popped on for a quick video today to create a few pieces of ephemera for the autumn altered book, the second one, so the blue covered book that's about to be filled and then put into the Etsy shop along with the brown one, which I did on camera. So I've just got a couple of things that you haven't seen from the kit that I'm making, so I thought I might pop on and let you have a look at them, seeing as you've been looking at the kit. So there's a couple of pockets here which I am going to put into the blue altered book, so I thought you might like to see them. So they came on a page with these three pieces. So they're just pockets to cut out and actually put onto a page, but I'm going to put them onto, excuse me, I'm going to put them onto this a piece of this and give the pocket, you know, a small back piece as well. So I'll just take the white off the edge. It'll become more clear when you see what I'm doing, if that wasn't very clear. I feel like it was, but I feel like I said it clearly, but you never know. I do sometimes just turn the camera on and talk rubbish. I'd be the first to admit it. I've done that too small, no, because they're going to be tucked in. About there. Oops, just so I can get that white edge off. And then I'll use any pieces of this card that's left over in the... I intend to do a video, if not two, using up all the bits from the kit once I've done the 3 journals. So there's 2 altered book journals happening, and I'm also doing a soft-bodied journal, like one of my normal journals. And then obviously I've used 3 kits, so there will be quite a bit of stuff left over. And rather than put them away, it's my intention to do like a clean up and use them up to create ephemera to go in my stash. So I need to trim those down, don't I? I suppose I could have done that on the trimmer as well, but it is noisy. So real simple makes, really. So it's my intention to make these 2, and I don't know if you can see that far on there. There was this piece left from I did a using up book pages challenge, making some journal cards for the altered book, and there was this strip left when I was tidying up, so I thought, well, that's perfect to make another one. So I'm just going to back that while I'm with you on camera. Obviously I'm not going to sew it, etc., so I'll just back that as well while we're here. So you'll see it backed but not stitched until it hits the book. And then I have got a brown sack or paper bag, or whatever your terminology for it is, that I'd also like to make a pocket for the autumn journal, so the soft bodied one that's for. So I'm just going to collage some papers onto it and a flower. I think I've got some flowers here with me, so hopefully it will be just a quick make ephemera with me. So we'll start with these, just fold them over. Now these are nice if you put them on your oh dear, what's it called, your scorer, to get some really nice sharp edges, but in the interest of speed and not filling the table with things that don't fit, I'm just going to fold mine by hand and eye, as it were. Yeah, I'm not going to make them really big, but I just wasn't sure if I wanted one of these behind them or not, but I don't. So we'll have some kind of embellishment up there. These will probably become cards that just go in them, I would think. Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. So I'm going to stick it on and then cut round it, just to save me any cutting issues, measuring issues, you know how it goes with me. I folded that one in a bit far. I think it's all right. Yeah, so these pockets, when they have the gusset like this, you have a little bit of extra room to stack, you know, bigger things in them as well. So I thought if I put them onto a nice sturdy piece of backing, I think it is thin card that I printed that on, and it's from Drunk with Steph. Right, what glue do I want to use? Shall I use my tacky glue? Depending on how hard it is to squeeze it down. Yeah, I like that middle one down. Gets quite a lot of weight on it, or it can have quite a lot of pressure on it, that bottom one, when you're putting things constantly in and out and pushing them against the bottom. Oh dear. It's coming out, but only slowly. Well, that might not be a bad thing. That's it. So I'll try and get it on the bottom and the side because I know they're square. I'm going to have it just ever so slightly matted, you know, like a fraction of a millimetre. Yeah. And then I'll give it a few minutes to dry, and then I'm going to cut it down that way, the same, and probably round the corners at the top. I'm going to go on this side because I like this, is it inking, I suppose? I don't know why I want that, no, I want it that way. So I hope you're all well and having fun, getting some crafting done or enjoying watching some. I'm good. You'll be watching this, I would think, on the last day, perhaps, maybe second to last day of my holes. So I hope I'm having fun. And yeah, and once these two journals are done, which shouldn't take long. I mean, that altered book's taken less than a week. So this second one should only take, once I get back off my holidays, because I'm not doing any more on it now, should only take a day or two before it's finished and joining the other one in the Etsy shop. And the other journal is nearly made. I'm not going to put too much ephemera in it. I'm going to send some ephemera with it when it's bought for people to have a bit of fun with. So then we'll be on to the next. And I think, well, I know I'm going to be doing something Christmassy. There will be another project. See if I can get a little bit closer than that. Other than Christmas going on. So I want to do quite a few Christmas journals. I'll do a few of them on film. A bit sticking out there. I didn't check that, did I? That was naughty. Let's see if I can get in and nip it off. Bit of that tag when I folded it over. Oh. Not really. Just a tiny bit of it. The rest of it is glued down. I'll have to get in and ink it. Right, what do we want it to be? About 12. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yes, I'll be doing a couple of winter journals. I'll be doing a good few Christmassy journals. Yeah, I like that. Just need something on there. And then I don't know. See what comes to me. I am going to have a go at making some jewellery, as in book jewellery, you know, junk journal jewellery for the journals, not for the person. So, but I'm not quite sure when I'm going to squeeze that in yet, but that is definitely on the horizon. So let me know in the comments what you guys are up to. Have you got anything planned for your next projects, or are you just thinking winter and Christmas? Right. So I've brought, where's the pretty ones? I don't know how fussy we want it. Take all those out of there. Just want a bit of something really in the middle of there. Perhaps not too fussy. You put a few down. Oh yeah, these ovals might be nice, might they? The smallish ones. Words. Yeah, I like the ovals. Where are the smaller ovals? Do I have any? Yes, in there. Oh, well, these are small things, whether there's ovals. That's one, but it's a picture. I don't think I have. They must all be here. Let's have a look then. No, I'm thinking they're too big. That one's not. Upside down. And I think I've probably gone off the oval now. I've just spotted that, which is lovely with that sunflower. What have we got here? Red. That's too big. I did have a little tiny one of those, didn't I? Just bear with me a minute. No. More red flowers. Love that Mr. Fox. He's too big. The owl's too big. Oops, sorry about the scraping. Fall. I might like that one there. No, I don't. I like that butterfly on there, definitely. Oh, what was that little bird I just saw? Ooh. Running away from me. Yes, I like that. Okay. Jolly good. So I was hoping these were going to be just a really quick make. And they are. I'm not going to put anything behind it or any words, because they're pretty enough on their own and we don't know what page they're going on yet. I'm just going to use some art glitter for speed. Oh, blowing a bubble. Does that mean it really is practically run out? Doesn't seem it. Seems to be going fine. Maybe it's warm. It's quite a warm day here today. I think for the middle of September the weather's come back to summer again, which is lovely in time for my holiday. Am I going on the outside? Oh yeah, I just realised they're both stamps. So they are from the Nina's kit, and I don't know which one of the three autumn and fall kits. There was so much in the three kits that I cut them all up and put them all together. So I put all the ephemera together, I put all the book pages together, all the backing pages. Yeah, that glue's erupting. I like those, they're going to be lovely. I'll back those if I've got time in a minute, because I do want to get this bag done. So yes, a real simple make. I'm just going to cut it down across there, make that the pocket there and a pocket in the top as well. So if I do it on this, I can measure it and get it a good size for the journals, which are both quite small. So if I do it at, I think I'll go 13 with this one. And obviously that won't be wasted. We will make something out of that another time. So I'm just going to, before I glue it down, I'm just going to mat the back there. But again, when this is on the page, it will take a lot of ephemera if we want it to. Right, so I have here all the offcuts, scraps, that's the word I was looking for, so far. So I've kept them all separate. Oh, that will make a, well, what's the other ones? Maybe we'll just make nice small journal cards for the actual soft-bodied journal. And it looks like there's a page in there as well, which might make a nice big journal card actually, but these are Yeah, these are definitely scraps. Okay, so I've got anything big enough for the back of here. I've got a big one. I've got that. That is nice actually, I like that. And this one is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. So I'm thinking, is that going to be big enough? Yeah. Stick a piece of there on that. And do I want that? A bit much. So this is just a page that I put with the kit. It's out of a scrapbooking book, a cheap one from, I think it was from The Works. It's just got a hint of that blue in it, yeah. So I might put that there and that behind. I'll just cut it down near and make it smaller, easier to handle. Bring a glue page with me? No, I didn't. How very unorganised of me. Right, let me just have a look in my folder here. I must have something I can glue on. Yes, I suppose I can use a piece of this. I'm not going to glue much. So this is my collage paper that I'm gluing on. So if I just glue that, am I gluing the bag? Yeah, just glue the bag, pop that on and then trim round it. So I'm pretty sure this Scotch glue stick will do the job. It's a lovely thick bag that I got in Happy Mail. Sack, whatever you call it. I would call it a brown paper bag. Some thick blobs of glue. Yeah, I was thinking I'm going to stick that down if I'm not careful, but this. Right, so if I can, I'll put that on one edge. It'll save me an edge cutting. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. As long as I don't cut into the pocket, trimming it off. Yeah, I needed to be a bit closer than that. That's better. That's a lot better. That's it. Beginning to wonder what I was messing about at then. You stuck, yeah. So do I want to cut that off or do I want to? I'm thinking if I can fold it over and in when I take a. Oh no, because that. Oh, I could. I pull that out. Sorry, I had to have a look in there then. Yeah. No. I'll just see what it'll look like. I'm just thinking it's a nice, good edge for tucking stuff in. Yeah, I think that'll be all right actually, because I'm going to cut a divot out of it as well. So I might just take a, oops, take it in there a little bit. Oops, or even a lot. I didn't quite intend to take that much, but yeah, just to stop it crashing into the edge. Things are encroaching. That's it, just fasten it down in there. Not inside that, because I want that to open. Oh, that's it. Went in much easier that time. Can you see what I've done? Yep, so that's still going to open as the back of the pocket. That'll be stuck down on the journal page. Just stick it a little bit. Yeah, I'll give it a little while to set before I take the divot out. And then I think I might be better cutting this the right size. So if I just fold it, might be the best action. Yep. I wonder if I dare rip it. Let's go for it. I've got plenty of paper I can play with if it doesn't do the thing. Doesn't play the game, do the thing. What sort of language is that? Yeah, so I was right, it's just some nice, simple, easy crafting. Gentle, relaxing. Love the colour of this blue with the grungy browns. Just a hint of blue, or there will be. That way, I think. I might just ink this a little bit before I put it down, just because it has got some ratty-tatty white edges where I tore it a little bit, which is quite good because it'll absorb the ink and give it a bit more. Obviously when I put it in the book I'll ink the whole thing, but yeah, and I'm not going to have a divot in that one. I mean, it's only going to be a shallow pocket, that, but I like it, I like it. So the thing is, when you've got bits and pieces, like, you know, it doesn't look like I've got a lot of scraps, considering I had 3 kits, although it's not all cut up yet. But a few scraps go a long way. That's something I've definitely learnt this year. You sit down to use up your scraps and you make a lot of ephemera, but it doesn't really take a lot of scraps. a medium amount of scraps makes a lot of ephemera. So yeah, I've got a couple of pieces used up there, but that's all. But it's going to make a lovely piece to go in the journal. So I think as soon as the art glitter's out, I'll use it to just join that side up there and there. And it's keen today because it's bubbling at me. And there. Yeah, well, I've come on totally unorganised. I haven't got a cloth with me either. Luckily, I can rub it with my fingers. Yeah, so what shall we have on there? Want something on the front list, doesn't it? And yes, I've got animals and things I can put out, but I really want to use up some of these beautiful images. Again, I'm in the big ones there, and I need the smaller ones. Just take these big ones off the top. Some of these beautiful images here. Yeah, they were in here, weren't they? So we've got an owl, some ears of corn. I don't actually know what I'm looking for. It's just when you see something, it's kind of like, that's the piece. I really like that. I don't even know that I want 2 pieces. I'm just looking to see if I do. Maybe he's better up there because he's bigger. Maybe just a plainer label up there. Oh, that's got that bit of blue on it again, a bit big there. I've just spotted something else here, bluish. Let's have the blue bits out. Yeah, again, a bit big. Too blue. It's got blue writing on, but I don't think it's the right. Unless it goes down there. Oh, now. Yes, I like that there. Okay. Ooh. Oh, and now I found another one, look. They kind of match those two. Is it too much? Yeah, I don't like it up there as much as I like that one down there. Another greeny ticket. I'm just fancying a picture up on this top bit. The owl. Oh, I've just seen that. What about one of these butterflies off here? I'll just cut one out to see. So this is the, oops, the page from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. So we've got 3 different sizes of squares of butterflies. Now let's threw it away then. So if this one is too big, there is a smaller one on there. So I like the bluey hue again behind this one. Yeah, it's got a lot of the colours in it, hasn't it? It's just ink it because it's got some white edges. Do I want it off to the side or in the middle? I See, in the middle means it will be hidden when which might be good when a journal card goes in. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the middle so that it's like a surprise. Not the right way up, Denise. Yeah, sort of a surprise on there and I'm going to take a divot out of there, aren't I? So it wants to be lowish down. Oh yes, my ink's leaking out the side now. Something definitely happening here. Explosions. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute when we've done. So yeah, we'll go quite low down there. I haven't had to take this off and wash it yet, but it looks like that's where it's heading today. I do hope you can see what I'm doing. I haven't even checked if I'm on camera. That's probably on camera and not this. I'm so sorry. If it's really bad, I won't put it up for you to see, but I hope you can. These are the things that I consider fun. Yeah. I was just wondering if to put some washi up the top, but it's going to have this. I definitely want this thumb hole in it. I could always put a piece down the side. Just put this in and see how we go. That's it. Open up. Don't want a huge one. Yep, like it. I'm going to ink the back bit of the divot that was showing. I should have done along there, shouldn't I? I wasn't going to over ink it, but you know what I'm like once I've got it in my hand. Oops. Oh, stuck to my glue paper. I'll just give it a little bit. Nothing heavy-handed, just to say it's got the same as everything else. Do you know what I'm thinking? Where are all those big bits? One of these here might just go in that front. No, it needs to be told to cover that. That's a shame, isn't it? Because it looks quite nice in there. Oh, pumpkin patch. What do I think to the colours? That's nice. Hidden or out? Yeah, that little bit's showing, isn't it? And then you get that lovely. Super, that's another piece used up. Can you even see anything on my desk for all this lovely clutter? Clutter, but it is lovely, I have to admit. Yeah, and I'm going to leave it square to mirror the square here. I was tempted to make round corners, but because that opens, it can't have them. Yeah, so I want a nice big journal card in the back. I'm just wondering if it needs a word or a saying or something on there now. I'll have that flower. No, because it's a sideways on flower there, isn't it? Just don't think that's fancy enough now down there. Is that too much with him as well? Possibly. Just looking for inspiration, see if anything jumps out at me. Oops. Where are all those inky dinkies in there? Little tiddly ones. Let's have a look, because there's some real tiddly ones in here. But it's more a picture I'm after than just a label. I don't know if these were all labels. Not too much similar anyway. More grid. Nope. No. See, it's that that's causing the, maybe wants a colourful something in there. Just one more little tin here, and that's got some big pieces in it. How did you get in there? That's pretty. Yeah, I don't think I want anything with words on particularly. They're all too big, aren't they? Yeah. No, not really what I'm looking for. So I'm going to leave it there. I mean, that might not even stay in there anyway. It might have a completely different... what did we say was wrong with that one? We said the colours weren't quite right. Maybe we can have two. No. Is there room for two? Not really. No. That's nice. I just can't stop playing now, can I? That's the problem. Yeah, I quite liked that in there. See any more? No. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that for now. Like I say, I may well even change. Now, shall we have the butterfly behind it? Yeah, I'll leave it like that, I think, because we may change it exactly, completely what's going in it when it goes in the yes, journal. I've got so much stuff out. I've lost my cards that I made now. I'll just put them in this pot over here, and then I shall have to sort them out at the end of the video. And there's my lid off my glue, so there's no wonder my glue's exploded everywhere. And it has. Oh dear. Just wipe that up. There we go. Right. Yeah, there they are. So there was those two, and where was the other thing that I wanted to back that? Because I knew I definitely want those. Move everything out. Definitely want those in the journal. This. Definitely want this in the journal, I should say. Yeah, so it's like it just chose itself because it was just an off-cut piece, and it is going to be too big, so it'll have to be cut down top and bottom, definitely. To do with that glue page. And it's that lovely, just brought a little piece of that lovely green card that will make a nice backing on it. It is literally just gluing it and sticking it down. Not all that thrilling for you, I'm sure, but just so that you've seen all the pieces when I filled them that I've made, because you have seen all the other ephemera made that I've done. And I guess something for you to watch while I'm not there making videos. So this is just a quick one at the end of a day before I head off. Really looking forward to the hotel, to being waited on and all that. I think I've told you in a previous video. You know, not thinking about cooking meals, or I'm just going to cut the excess off and then we'll trim it on the trimmer when it's dry. Yeah, not thinking about what to cook for meals or making the beds or any of that. Nice rest. And hopefully a bit of sightseeing, a bit of shopping. Yeah, so the other ones, I put a nice label on. I think this one will have, it might even have two, but it does need to be stitched round first. So you're not going to see that any further than that today, I'm afraid. You will see it further on another day. Okay, so I'll leave it there because, as you can see, I've got a lot of tidying up to do now. And like I say, I will be back using all these scraps up. Oops. Once I filled that blue journal. And you'll see what I make with them. So thank you very much. Sorry about the noise outside. Hope you have a lovely, lovely day, and please join me tomorrow for more. Bye bye.